I hear people all the time talk about their basket of shame. And in my last video where I decluttered 41 eyeshadow palettes, which was a huge weight to get rid of, I realized that I had 90 eyeshadow palettes that I've never even touched. They are here in this basket that is so heavy I can hardly lift it up. And I couldn't even fit all 90 in the basket. Some of them are right there behind me. Now, I'm not ashamed of my eyeshadow palette collection, but it is a shame that I've not used these palettes. And in today's video, we're going to figure out how to correct that. In 2025, I bought 28 eyeshadow palettes to do a review video on, and I only used one of those palettes. Now that I have removed the weight of 41 eyeshadow palettes from my collection, I am super excited to get to know these 90 that have been patiently waiting for me. So we're going to go through some of these palettes, and then you have a decision to make. So you need to stick around till the end of the video. Hey, howdy, hey y'all. If you're new here, my name is Leanna. I'm 61 years old, and I'm a lover of all things color, especially eyeshadow palettes. Let's dig into them. I have two Ace Beauté palettes, Envy and Aura. I have three BH Cosmetics. I have the Aura Lights, Stellar Collision. These are all baked formulas. And the Galaxy Sheet, this shade here, is broken. I have attempted to kind of press that in, but I need to be very delicate with it. I have the Bella Beauté Bar Smoky Glam. Can y'all believe I have not touched that palette? It's crazy. I have three Blend Bunny. I have the collab that they did with Ellis. This is the Garden of Stars, Imperial, and Origin. Cosmic Brushes, the Smolder palette. This one too. Can't believe that I have not touched that palette. Two from ColourPop. This one is Heavy Petal. And then I have Smoke and Roses. Three from Flower Beauty. These are the shimmer palettes. This one is Garden Lights, Coastal Lights, and Desert Lights. See, I'm already out of whack. Inslee Rain. I have the Wolf Moon palette. Oh, so pretty. Dior. This is Amber Neutrals. I have two C-color palettes. The Unisex. This is Unisex 1 and Unisex 3. They're so pretty. Dominique Cosmetics. This is the Latte 2. All of a sudden, I've forgotten the alphabet. Danessa Myricks. I have the Lightwork Volume 7. The Lightwork Volume 6. The little Pastel Dream Freedom Palette. The Lightwork Volume 3, the Experience palette. And I know that looks like it's been used, but I have only swatched it. Blooming Romance palette. Huda Beauty, the little glowish palette. This is Amethyst. It's a little micro mini palette. So cute. Glamlight, the Lord of the Rings. When I did my declutter, I said I didn't know whether I was going to use this palette or keep it as a collectible, but I have decided to use it. To Juvia's Place, the Warrior, and the Nubian 2. I have three Jeffree Star palettes. Orgy, the Scorpio palette, and the Bloodlust palette that is covered in cat hair because it's velvet. I have one KVD palette. This is Moon Garden. So pretty. And the beautiful palette from Question Beauty. I have one from Melt. This is the Rust palette. Morphe brushes. This is Going Platinum. Surprise, surprise. I have a Milani palette. This is the Most Loved Mattes that I've never used. I'm shocked because I've had this collection of these Milani palettes for quite a long time. Odin's Eye. This is the Snow Dream palette. Norns. Gosh, that's pretty. Love the packaging too. Make sure y'all take a shot for every time I say, ooh, that's pretty. This is Fantasy Cosmetica. This is the Harvest of Souls palette. And I know y'all said y'all wanted me to create a look with this and do a video. Y'all, what did I do with my Alter Ego palette. I have 3 of those that were new. Spellbound Beauty. Now, I have used these since I discovered 90, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. This is the Coven palette, and I have used it because we're already 2 weeks into 2026, so I had to get on them. And I also used the Cult palette. And I didn't know if I was going to like these, but I do. I like both of them. The formula is really nice. So these were included in the 90, but I can mark those off. I've used them. Sigma Beauty. I have many. And Nook. I have 3 of the little 9-pan palettes that I have yet to use. This one is Earthy. This one is Electric Pink. And this one is Ritzy. And I love these little 9 pans. The formula is amazing. Of course, Sigma has a great formula anyway. I have the Cor de Rosa, Untamed, and the Ambiance palette. Sydney Grace, I have used some of these too since the video. This is Blessed, which was their collab with Glitzy Fritzy. And I really loved using this palette. It's so pretty. The Be Mine palette. I have used this one. And I've also used Love's Journey. I actually used this one a couple of times. Loved it. So that's 5 already that I can knock off the list. Got eyeshadow all over my shirt. The little Sugar Drizzle palette. This is the Warrior palette with the dragonfly on it. Back to the M's. This is MBA Cosmetics. This is Cult of Luna. I'm not sure about these. And then the Forest Nymph, which I think I used this one. Maybe not. Maybe not, but it's very pretty. Back to Sydney Grace. This is the Mountain Trail palette. This is Where the Wild Things Grow. Chase Your Dreams. Raspberry Kisses. Heaven on Earth. And Unbreakable Bond. In that video, I could not decide if I were going to keep these as palettes or if I were going to depot them because they are magnetic and put them in my singles inventory. I have decided to depot these and put them in my singles inventory. So I'm taking these 3 out of the 90. I do have a singles project coming up. This one's really pretty. I have 6 Pat McGrath Labs palettes. This one is Rose Decadence. This one is Jewel Temptation. 3 of these are Mothership palettes. This one is called Sublime. This is Moonlit Seduction. This one is Subliminal. Look at that blue. And then we have Celestial Odyssey. Next, we'll move on to my Natasha Denona palettes. I have 7. This is the Sunlit palette. This is the Golden palette. The Bronze palette. The Sunrise palette. The Xenon palette. And then 2 of these are face palettes. This is the Love palette. And then this is the Glam face palette. And then I have 3 little minis. I have the Mini Metropolis. I have the Cranberry. And the Fez. We're almost done, y'all. I have 3 Viseart palettes. This is the Bridal Satin. This is the Violet Etude. I'll probably edit that out. This is Manette Intedu. These are very pretty. And I have no clue what the formula of those is even like. I have the Titanium Foxes Poppy Quiet. Now, I did do a video on this palette, and I didn't like the video. But I have not used this palette just to use the palette. And I did not use it well, so I'm leaving it in here to properly give it a go. I have 2 Violet Voss. I have Matte Vibes. That's so pretty. And I have Taupe Notch, which reminds me of the Lorac Meraki. I have 3 Unearthly. This is in the dark, and this was when they were Alien Cosmetics before they rebranded. I have the Leather and Lace. And then I just got the Dreamer Volume 1. Like, I just got this the end of December. I don't even know if that could be counted. Or the Alter Ego, because I got them right at the end of December, too. And I believe that this is the last one. The Wicked Widow Love Struck, which is very pretty as well. Let me clean up this stack, and then you get to make a decision. Okay, I've cleaned off my desk. I am not putting those palettes back over on my shelves with the rest of my inventory that I have used. I'm going to keep them separate. For now, they're all right here behind me. I will arrange them somewhere, but I want them as a visual throughout the year to keep me focused. So now, there are 12 months, 52 weeks in a year. That equates to roughly a little over one palette a week. So now how am I going to accomplish that? Well, I'm going to leave that decision up to you. I'm going to give you a couple of options that you can choose from. I am going to create a poll on my community tab, and I'm going to put these options there for you to vote on. I will leave that poll up for roughly about a week, and then whatever option wins is the option that I will do. So here are the choices. Option number 1 is a weekly rotation. I pick 2 palettes, I use them. The next week, I pick 2 different palettes. It's probably not a good idea to leave the choices up to me. I'm just saying. The second option is to choose the palettes when I do my Shop My Stash. That would be somewhere between 7 and 9 palettes that I would need to pick from that inventory to put into my monthly Shop My Stash. And the third option is to do a monthly palette bingo. So I put them all in a wheel, and then at the beginning of the month, I will let the wheel pick which palettes I'm going to use for the month. So those are the 3 options that I came up with. I bet some of you will have some great suggestions of things that I can do to get through all of these palettes in 2026, because that is my goal. Also, because I bought most of these palettes throughout the years to feature on my YouTube channel, and I have not done that, I am also going to put up a monthly poll on my community tab with several different palettes, and then you can vote on which palette you would like to see me feature in a video, either like a chatty get ready with me, or if you want me to do a review on that palette, then I will do that. So as I said at the beginning of this video, I am not ashamed of my eyeshadow palette collection. I'm not ashamed that I have not used these palettes. I want to remind us all that we are worth buying the eyeshadow palettes for. We are worth buying all of the makeup for. But we are also worth the time to actually use it. We don't need to buy all the makeup, but we need to set aside some pampering time and actually use all the pretty things that we have bought for ourselves. So let me know down in the comments what makeup you purchased in 2025 that you did not use. You don't have to tell me all of it. Just give me 1 or 2 things so that I know that I'm not alone. And if you enjoyed watching this video, I would love it if you would show the like button some love. Hype me up. It really does help out my channel. Subscribe if you have not already. And here's your reminder. Makeup is meant to enhance the natural beauty that you already are. And you're all beautiful at any age and any size. Find something to be grateful for today. Pull your makeup out and play with it. And I will see you in my next video. Okay. Love you. Bye. Don't forget to look for the poll. Watch out for the poll.